News, Nairobi.
Give the whole house.
And in other news, governors and the National Treasury have agreed that disbursements for April and May will be made by the end of this month. Addressing the press after chairing the 20th Intergovernmental Budget Economic Council at the Karen residence, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua said the payments will be made in 2 tranches to avert the collapse of county functions. Now, this comes after the governors have threatened to shut services in the counties unless the National Treasury releases funds to devolved units. Grace Nganga tells us more.
Following threats by Council of Governors that counties are on the verge of shutting down over the delay of funds by the National Treasury, governors can heavy a sigh of relief after Treasury, through Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, announced it will be disbursing April funds this week to allow counties to absorb their resources within the current financial year.
And we have agreed that owing to the difficult situation the country is having in terms of availability of exchequers, we have explained to the governors the strain that the National Treasury is undergoing, and they have understood, and after lengthy negotiations we have agreed that the National Treasury will disburse by the end of this week monies owed to the counties for the month of April.
Council of Governors Chairperson Anne Waigoro had previously said devolution is under threat from the national government as counties have not received their allocations for the months of April and May. She had raised concerns that the delays had made it difficult for them to carry out their daily operations and implement crucial programs effectively. Despite the relief, however, Rigathi asked governors to keep in mind that the Treasury is training at the moment, and although the arrears of the month of April are scheduled to be paid by June 19th, they should bear with the government if there will be any delays.
The Treasury has given a commitment with no guarantees that we shall do whatever is possible to try to raise the money for June before the end of the financial year. But if that is not possible, the counties have been requested to bear with us. I have taken time to take the governors through why we have come up with taxation measures in the finance bill, because the Ruto administration has made a conscious decision not to pay salaries and other recurrent expenditures from borrowed funds.
The DP, who was speaking after chairing the 20th Intergovernmental Budget Economic Council (IBEC) meeting at his Karen residence, further asked the governors to back the Finance Bill 2023 as it will end delay crisis in the near future.
Even as others criticize measures that have been taken in the Finance Bill, the governors should be cautious of joining the choir, because if we don't collect enough revenue, they are the ones who will be having a problem because there will be no money for disbursement. That I've also asked them to consider and to appreciate that they are in the same boat with the national government in matters revenue collection, that if we don't collect enough revenue, there will be no money available to the county governments.
On matters pending bills, Gachagua said the governors had 2 weeks to verify the bills so that the ones eligible for payments can be sorted.
There will be 1 week to share notes and compare with what the Controller of Budget has, so that there can be a mutual agreement on what needs to be paid and what needs to be disregarded.
Grace Nganga, KTN News, Nairobi.
Moving on, the Kenya Medical Supplies